It's Monday, and that means it's time for our latest edition of Begnaud's America. This weekend marked the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby, and with it, a historic first win by a female trainer. But David's story is about another piece of history, an 89-year-old superfan who wanted to make it to just one more Kentucky Derby, and he wasn't sure how. And that's where David comes in.
This is the story of an 89-year-old man in hospice care. One last wish, and what happens when you ask?
He wants to go to the Kentucky Derby this weekend. He's a Louisville, Kentucky native. Bob Weihe is his name. I'm trying to get a ticket for him, his wife Barbara, and his caretaker. He's in a wheelchair on oxygen and unable to walk.
Churchill Downs, home to the Kentucky Derby, said they would be happy to grant Bob's wish.
Mr. Bob, I'm David.
Hi, David.
We flew to Louisville and met him on Derby morning. Bob, who is often confined to his bed these days, was up and ready to go. His children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren had all gathered to send him off.
It's amazing. He deserves it. He's the best.
This is crazy. It is crazy.
The Kentucky State Police showed up too. There was nothing wrong. They just wanted to be a part of doing something good.
I never had my picture taken so much.
All right, let's load him up. Miss Barbara, how you feeling?
Shocked and surprised and thankful, very thankful, and excited.
The lights came on and the sirens wailed as we went screaming through the streets of Louisville, headed to the greatest horse race in the world.
So, Mr. Bob, this is your 80th Derby.
Right. In a row.
In a row.
Before Saturday, Bob Weihe had attended 79 Kentucky Derbies in a row. His first, he says, was in 1947.
To the sport of kings, 47 brought one of the greatest of all Kentucky Derbies.
This would be his 80th.
Okay, Mr. Bob, here we go.
When we got to Churchill Downs, the troopers escorted him in as a VIP. Bob was wheeled to a seat directly in front of the leaderboard with an unobstructed view of the finish line. He was then welcomed by track president Mike Anderson.
I've only been here 30 years. I can't imagine 80. That's terrific.
In a row.
30 in a row. I've worked here 30 in a row. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a long way away. I'm not sure I'm going to make the 80 like you did.
I don't think I'll make it anymore.
Oh, you never know. I'm not going to count you out.
Bob asked Mike for one thing: a program signed by the winning trainer and jockey. Bob has been collecting autographs from the winning trainers and jockeys for decades.
We can make that happen.
Before all of this came to be, a viewer who had seen Bob's story reported on WLKY, the CBS affiliate in Louisville, dropped off $40 at the television station with these instructions.
Please have Bob play $2 on every horse to ensure he wins.
That's great.
Now, earlier in the day, Bob had chosen 3 specific horses.
22. Okay. Change it. 119 and 22.
And don't you know, when the dust settled, the top 3 finishers were 19, 1, and 22.
All 3 of Bob's picks, please.
Derby Bob still had it. And then I leaned over to tell him something else. His 80th Kentucky Derby, almost certainly his last, also marked the first time that a woman trainer has ever won the race. Bob watched Cherie DeVoe make history.
The first woman trainer to win a Kentucky Derby just won.
When it was all over, Bob was smiling, but we had one more thing to do. Program in hand, Churchill Downs official Darren Rogers escorted us to the table where the winning jockey and trainer were seated.
This is for Derby Bob. Derby Bob has attended his 80th consecutive Kentucky Derby.
They signed the program, fulfilling Bob's request.
It's very emotional because the Kentucky Derby is a part of the fabric of the people here in Louisville, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and Derby Bob is what the Derby is all about.
We immediately took that to Bob's house, where we found him in bed, still smiling. And you got to see the first woman trainer in Derby history. That's her signature. And the jockey, just for you, my friend. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Our sincerest thanks to everyone at Churchill Downs, as well as the Kentucky State Police. You know, this started on social media. I posted the video and I said, hey, can you help me grant this wish for a man in hospice care? And it was you, the viewers, who showed up. Y'all started sending the video to the folks at Churchill Downs, and they said yes and rolled out the red carpet.
Well, Bob clearly has some skills, SKILLZ,
right?
Because he picked the first,
Right?
he got the numbers
three,
right,
right?
the top three.
How
How'd
about
he
that?
do that? Wow, David.
Listen, based off that, guys, one of his grandkids won $60,000 because they bet Bob's recommendation.
Right.
That's
okay,
awesome.
Bob.
Good stuff,
Thank
man.
you, Bob.
Thank you, David. You did it again. All right, and check out David's podcast, The Person Who Believed in Me. The latest episode is Jason Ballard, whose company is using cutting-edge technology like AI and 3D printing to build homes here on Earth and even in space.
I'm in the best houses in Austin and Dallas and have all these problems. And so we went on this little research project. We're like, well, how else could we build? It was only 3D printing looked like it could offer a solution.
The reality is the next biggest thing is something that today everybody thinks is nuts.
Someone, somewhere, has to try before it's obvious.